Once upon a time, there were three little elephants who lived with their parents. When the elephants grew old enough, they went out into the world to live on their own. The first little elephant built a small wooden shack. One day, there was a knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? It's the big bad mouse. Open up at once. Hello? Is anybody out there? Let me in, let me in, let me in. That's strange. Someone knocked at my door, but whoever it was, they seem to have gone away.
The big bad mouse was frustrated, so she wrote a note and slipped it under the elephant's door. It read,
Squeak, 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 I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house, I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears, I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears.
Later that day, the elephant found a note.
Big bad mouse? Oh no, I've never seen a mouse. But I imagine it must be very scary. It must be a giant, much larger than an elephant. I'll bet that it has big yellow eyes and long, sharp teeth. Oh no, help! There's this big bad mouse on the loose. I must run away before it comes to my house. I must run for my life!
The elephant ran through the wooden shack, tripping over tables and bumping into chairs. The terrified elephant left through the back door and ran all the way to the second elephant's house. The second elephant lived in a brick house. It was larger than the first elephant's wooden shack. It also had a doorbell, which the first elephant rang. Ring, ring.
Hello? Who's there? It's me. I'm so scared. There's a mouse on the loose. Can I stay at your house? Please? Please? A mouse? I've never seen a mouse, but it sounds very scary. I imagine that a mouse must be gigantic with a long tail and sharp claws. Come inside quickly and lock the door behind you.
A few minutes passed. The two elephants sat in frightened silence. Suddenly the doorbell rang. The two elephants looked at each other and their terror grew. Who could it be?
I'm not answering it. Oh, don't look at me. I'm not answering it either.
The big bad mouse kept ringing the bell, but no one answered. Finally, she grew frustrated and slipped a note under the door. It read,
Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden. I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail. I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean. I'm the worst of your fears. Oh no! This is terrifying. Now the big mad mouse has come to my house. Oh no! What will we do? Where will we go? There's a gigantic, threatening, fierce mouse on the loose. Run! We must run for our lives.
The two terrified elephants stumbled out of the house, tangling at their legs and tripping over one another. They led through the back door of the house. They didn't stop running until they arrived at the third elephant's house. The third elephant lived in an enormous mansion, had a long driveway and a swimming pool. The two elephants rang the doorbell and James the butler answered. As soon as he opened the door, they ran past them, shouting, waving their arms wildly.
Oh my! Oh no! It's horrible. It's terrifying. Do something. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl. Get a hold of yourselves, both of you. Now slow down and tell me what you're so frightened of. A mouse! A mouse? Why didn't you say so? I've never seen a mouse. But I imagine it must be humongous, larger than a mansion. I think it might have scales and it might even breathe fire.
The three elephants huddled in fear. They remained very still, listening with extreme care. After a few minutes, the doorbell rang.
Don't answer it, James. Why not, Master Elephant? It's a mouse, James, a humongous, terrifying, fire-breathing mouse. Don't be ridiculous. Mice are tiny furry creatures that scurry about and eat seeds and berries.
James went and opened the door. The three elephants were so frightened now that their eyes were popping out and their ears stood straight out from their heads.
Oh, well, what have we here? A little tiny mouse. Will you please deliver a message to the elephants? Please tell them. Squeak, 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 I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden. I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tails. I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean. I'm the worst of your fears. Elephants, come here. You must face your foe. I must say, he is not especially scary.
The three elephants walked very nervously toward the door. The first and second elephants were looking over their shoulder at the third elephant. The three frightened elephants stood at the doorway, but no one appeared to be there besides James the butler. They looked to the left. They looked to the right. They looked up. Then they looked down. There on the doorstep stood a little tiny mouse.
But you're so small. Well, we've never really seen a mouse before. You're really not that frightening at all. You're so huge. I did not know that this is the way you look. You're very, very frightening elephant.
And with that, the mouse scampered into the woods. At last, the elephants had seen that a mouse is very small. They would never be frightened of mice again. At last, the mouse had learned that elephants are very large. The mouse never again threatened to rip up an elephant's garden or tear down an elephant's house. Everyone lived happily ever after.